north here in Anchorage, Alaska. Dip in through some trails here. Off the beaten path trails. Here's a trail somebody made. That was nice of them. Someone shot through here at some point. This groomed trail here, well, obviously somebody put some effort into making that one too. Lots of times in life, you'll find that people have cleared the path for you, and you should respect that. And you should maybe do your part to help keep that path clear for the people behind you that might need the assistance. But in life, there's people that walk the path that was made for them, and there's people that live differently and like walking other ways. So let's talk about other ways. Because following the beaten path nowadays doesn't seem to be doing well for anybody. Lots of times in my life, I've found myself in circumstances where I knew the only reason that I was going to get out of the circumstance was because somebody else had the foresight to prepare for that day, because they had the experience to know that that day was coming. That sometimes the dark days happen. And it's usually only the people that have been there before that can see such things or speak of such things. Other folks don't really seem to understand adversity, having most of their lives walked on a well-cleared path. But it's assistance of others on our paths that should also be respected. And the choice of others in their paths. Just because I choose my path, I have to respect the paths that others choose. And that respect is a term that I think has confused a lot of people today. Because by respect, I actually mean support. If you can't support people in their distinctly different position than you, you may be part of the problem with it. And as we see today, many people are trying to make everybody the same. Look at your faces. I would call that a perfect example. She seems to be very fit. I don't know why she's wearing a mask. It saddens me, because that was someone who was going down the beaten path, and they had a mask on. But that's okay. I support them in their decision. If that's what they think is for their health and safety, I welcome them to that activity and that implement. Me, I will just cross these paths whilst finding my own. Back to freedom of choice and supporting that. Freedom is an individual choice and not something that can be forced upon someone. It's that simple. Our founding fathers were here today. George Washington, Benjamin Franklin. I mean, I don't think they'd be wearing masks. think they'd have a lot of hard questions for the average American citizen. I have a lot of hard questions for the average American citizen. What do you call tyranny? What do you call freedom? What do you call the pursuit of life and liberty? What are impediments to that? At what point in time does somebody else's opinion matter to yours and your pursuit if it stops you? What would you be willing to do to overcome that obstacle if somebody tried to stop you in your pursuit of life and liberty and happiness? Be supportive in people's decisions. Help them in their pursuit of their goals, and watch how fast they'll help you back. It's called friendship. We used to do this back in the day before computers. It was pretty interesting. Actually, having friends and things like that. I don't know that people even can appreciate that anymore nowadays. It just is what it is. If you see this video, share it. Help me out. Help me to help other people. Don't forget, any content creator that you see, any of the work that they're doing, share that stuff, promote it. There's a hard push nowadays for this stuff to be shut down, shadow banned, whatever the words are that you want to call it. But it's happening. Everybody can see it. The powers that be slowing everything down, the dissemination of truth. But I'm working on things. I have friends. I have friends that want to see me do well. I have friends that understand the mission that I have taken on, that there is a truth to be told, that many people share in this truth and need a safe place to speak, to share their info. There are more platforms coming to bear that did not exist before. Resist. Soon they're going to try to make you take a shot. I don't recommend you do that. But hey, your choice.